What's going on, guys? Concussion here. If you looked at the title, well, this is going to be a free-to-play walkthrough, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope this helps a lot of you guys out. So let's just talk about a few things, okay? The first step when you start an account, all right, you got to be efficient with all the resources you use, okay? Everything's got to be done just right. All right, now. Step one when making an account is, let's see, make as many accounts as you can, alright? And when you first make the account, you're going to be able to do things like, you're going to get a lot of gems from achievements at the beginning of an account. You're going to get a lot of gems from the training log. All kinds of goodies, alright, guys? And basically, you do everything at the beginning of the game, achievements-wise and all that stuff. You're going to get up to like 4,000 gems right off on an account. Alright, you can start off with a lot of gems on an account nowadays. So remember that, guys. Spam make accounts, okay? And the reason why I say that is because those gems that you get at the beginning are the most gems you're going to get probably at the beginning of the game. So don't make an account that Don't use an account that doesn't have good heroes already on it. Okay? When you make an account, roll the gems on heroes, okay? And if you get like a gunslinger or an Anubis, they count as a keeper. If, let's say, you get like a Dread Drake, a Santa Boom, you get a Rockno, all kinds of goods. You don't get a gunslinger or Anubis. That's okay. Okay, but you gotta have a lot of good heroes. Alright, this account got a gunslinger. Don't keep the account unless it starts off with a lot of good stuff. Okay, when you start the account, you're gonna want definitely a Pumpkin Duke. But if you get a Gunslinger and you don't have a Pumpkin Duke, that's cool because you'll get a Pumpkin Duke easily. Pumpkin Duke's pretty easy to get in the game now, guys. Let's say you get like a Dread Drake. He's good for dungeons. Let's say he's good on dungeons, HBM. He's good on a lot of things. Rockno's good in a lot of things as well. Santa Boom is good in dungeons, even in Guild Wars from time to time. Okay, you get the right heroes for the right things, okay, and then you decide if the account is a keeper. Once you decide if you're going to keep the account, you stick with it and you go hard. You follow this guide, okay, guys? So, basically, this account, I got really lucky and I got this gunslinger at the beginning, right? Okay, once you do that, you gotta keep up with all of your stuff, okay? Like, you gotta keep up with your dungeons, your HBM. Every single resource counts. Do not take any resources for granted. Like, okay, so let's say HBMs. I've already ran all my HBMs today. And with Gunslinger, I got to J right away, okay, guys? And my economy went way up. Economy is very important. What economy is how much you make every day. Okay, so let's see. If I have the right heroes, I can beat certain things in this game that will allow me to have a higher economy. If I beat dungeons that I couldn't beat without a certain hero, okay, so let's see. I had an Anubis, okay, and I was able to go through all these dungeons, all the way up to like here, alright? That's really cool, but if you don't have an Anubis, it's going to be harder to do that. So, start an account off with good heroes, then you're going to get your economy up. Alright, you got to know what heroes are used for what. I will talk more about that later, but do your HBMs every day. Make sure you run multiple quests a day. Okay, you at least need to run 2 if you want your account to level up quickly. If you want it to level up really quickly, you run 3 quests. Now, there's 7 hours in between each quest, okay, guys? Another rule on the free-to-play accounts is never go below 300 gems unless you have a talent refresh card. Never, ever go below 150 gems no matter what. See, look at this right there. See, 194 gems. I haven't gone below 150. Alright, and and I've gone below 300. And you want to know why? Because I have a talent refresh card for my quest. Now, what are talent refresh cards? Why do I save them? Okay, so let's open up this quest, alright? Alright, so I didn't get the quest, okay, but sometimes you get this quest that allows you to refresh refresh a hero talent. You refresh right here, okay, when you get the quest, and it gives you 300 gems when you do it, okay? Now, if you have a talent refresh card, you can refresh for free, alright? And then you get 300 gems back from the quest. So that's a free 300 gems, which is equal to 2 hero rolls, or whatever you want to use it on. Now, save your gems up to 2,500. Always save up to 2,500 for things like spin gems and win. Spin gems and win is located every now and then right here on this treasure chest. It's currently not on, okay? But the reason I say only spin gems when you do it on spin gems and win is because it gives you 3 talent refresh cards, which is equal to 900 gems. Okay, so think about it. If I use a talent refresh card on a quest roll, and I get my 300 gems back, if I do that 3 times, that's 900 gems, as long as I'm using talent refresh cards. If you don't have talent refresh cards, it's not free, it costs 300 gems and it gives you 300 back. Alright, so spin gems and win is definitely the best way. Okay, spin gems and win is definitely the best way to get as many gems as you possibly can. Alright, and over time, just don't spin your gems unless it's on spin gems and win. Never spend more than the 2,500 on spin gems and win. Okay, so when spin gems and win is on, to get the reward for it, you have to spend 2,500 gems, guys. Don't spend any more than that 2,500, because you're going to need those gems for the next spin gems and win, and the next, and so on. Alright, you want to get your account. Another thing to talk about is you want to get your account in Lava Isles right away. I have helped an account out in my guild on Castle Clash, and he's a free-to-play account, and I got him in Lava within like 4 or 5 months, okay? And this is a free-to-play account, so if you start off with the right heroes, you spam make accounts, you can do all this stuff for free, guys, and you can do it fast, as long as you know what you're doing, okay? He had a Golem, and I told him, only focus on one hero at a time, otherwise you're going to be using way too much honor badges. To get honor badges, always sell your books. Never use them to level up your heroes. Always sell your books. Your main source of experience is by sweeping with the hero that you want XP on in HBMs and in dungeons. Now you need powerful heroes to get to higher dungeons and higher HBMs, which also give you more experience. So if you get the right heroes at the beginning of the count, you can get to even higher dungeons than what you normally would. Okay, so you get decent heroes, alright, and then basically, once you get to a certain dungeon, you get stuck. You just farm that dungeon until your heroes are strong enough from the resources that you've obtained over a period of time. Until your heroes are strong enough to beat the next dungeon and the next and so on. Alright, don't sweep a dungeon unless it's the final castle. The blue castle ones always give the more. The final one on dungeon 8, the blue castle, gives 40 shards, which is huge, okay? Another thing to mention is that never spend your shards on these guys here, because at the beginning of the count, you're going to want to try to get all the heroes you need from your gems, okay? And these guys aren't as useful as what they used to be. You can get them pretty easily from things like hero cards. Alright. Okay, so you roll your gems at the beginning. Let's say you get junk. You make another account, okay? You go to Google. You create another email. Alright, and you add that email to your account, and then when you go here to switch accounts, I'm not going to show the accounts that I'm on, but you go to switch accounts, and, okay, think. You go to switch accounts, and you'll see that you created a new account based off of your Gmail. Okay, so every time you have a new Gmail added to your device, or to your console, whatever you're running this game on, it's going to add another account that you can use. Alright? So, remember that, guys. Let's see, what else? Thinking. So, yeah, what was I saying? Okay. So, you do that. Okay, yeah. You get crap heroes, you make another account. until you get a decent account. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you get an Anubis or a Gunslinger, just one of them, the account's definitely a keeper, okay? If that's all you get, you keep it. Alright? Because a lot of the other things are way easier to get in this game. Alright, you don't want to level up an account unless you already start off with the goods. So, stuff like Gunslinger and Anubis, they're hard to come by in the game. So, you want to start your account off with one of them. Just like I said before. Now let's say, the only exception I would make for not starting off with them is if, like, you roll a bunch of other good heroes. Like, you roll a Skull Knight, a Dread Drake, a Rockno, all kinds of things. Like, if you roll a bunch of the goods, but they're not the Gunslinger or the Anubis, you still keep the account, right? Anyway, I hope everything's making sense so far. You're going to want to keep up with your dungeons. Don't take for granted any of your tries. You're going to want to get every drop you can out of this cup. Okay, because every drop counts. Every try counts. Alright, you see this, okay, so you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go up to 6 swords. Once you cap out on these swords right here, what's going to happen is you're not going to be gaining any more tries. So, you're wasting swords if your tries fill up all the way and you're not using them. So never let your tries fill up all the way. Always keep up on all your stuff. Take advantage of every resource. Like, for example, these dungeons need to be run. This is wasted shards. I could be getting shards out of all these swords. I'm not getting any extra swords right now. Now, if I use a sword, in another 3 hours, I'll have another sword, okay? So, I'm not making anything when I'm capped out. So make sure you're not capping out on your swords. That goes for hero trials as well. If you're low level account, run level 2 or 3 if you have to at the beginning. Because it gives you honor badges, hero trials does. Run your Lost Battlefield, your Squad Showdown, your Expedition, run everything you can, everything you possibly can. Like, for example, if you don't have 10k might, like, this account just got up to 10k might. I haven't been playing this account that seriously until I decided to make this video. So, let's say you don't have 10k might, and there's Lost Realm here that you can't play. So you boost your account up to 10k might so you can play Lost Realm instead of not playing it at all. Because resources that you get from Lost Realm are going to help your account in the future. The sooner you start, the better. Okay, every resource counts, every drop counts. You got to get it all out of the glass, guys. Like I was saying before. So, never let your builders fill up as well. Always have all your builders going. Okay, so let's say you spent all your gems, you got all the good heroes. You're out of gems now, okay? You build your gems back up, and what you're going to save your gems up for is not rolling heroes or talents. I would save to get all your builders after you get your good heroes. After you spend that first 4,000 or 5,000 and you decide that account's a keeper, then you're going to save your gems up to get all 5 builders. You want to max out on builders. Because while you're playing your account, instead of having 2 builders going, you'll have 5 the whole time. Okay? This is all about efficiency. Okay, so let's say I wanted to do a 150 because I have 150 gems right now. Oh no, I can't do my quest. RIP. You don't want that, guys. Every resource counts. You gotta be efficient. I would not spend on my builder if I had just 500 gems, because then I would be at 0, and then I would not be able to do my quest. So that rule applies to everything. Never go below 150, no matter what, and never go below 300 if you don't have a talent refresh card for your quest. Because you need to run 2 quests a day, and you're bound to get that quest eventually. It happens, guys. I've done it before, and then I wasn't able to complete my quest, and then... Okay, so guys, you get books from quests, okay? When you boost your might, your quests give you more books. Like I said before, the only thing you're going to want to get experience out of is don't use your books for hero XP. Don't go here to your hero where it says earn XP. There'll be if you have books, do not use your books to level up your hero. That's a waste because you're going to run out of honor badges and then you're not going to be able to level up any heroes. Just a second, guys. My cat's getting in a fight. Hey! Nice. Okay, I'm back, guys. Honor badges are essential, especially at the beginning. They're hard to come by. Every honor badge counts. Let's say you get this hero that you need to level up, you get it to 140, but oh no, you don't have enough honor badges, so you can't level up anything that you want to. Okay? You get your experience from here. You don't get it from books. Do not use your books from experience. HBM at the beginning of the game is your best source of experience. Get to as high of a level of HBM as possible. Okay, like I'm sweeping Jay right now, and Jay's excellent. Alright. If you're wondering how I sweep Jay, it's because of this gunslinger, but sweep as high of a HBM in dungeon as you can. Alright, dungeons, you gotta level these. You gotta get to higher levels if you want to get more shards and experience. Okay? Try to do as many dungeons as you can until you're not able to do them anymore, until you're not strong enough. And then, okay, so let's say I get to this certain dungeon, expert dungeon, whatever you want to call it, and my heroes aren't strong enough. I've tried it about a dozen times. You don't play it anymore. What you do is you go to the latest best dungeon that you have completed, and you sweep for resources on that dungeon until you're strong enough to beat the next level. Okay? So definitely try to get to higher levels, but if you tried several times, just wait for your heroes to get stronger, build up their XP using what levels you're already on. Like, example, I can't beat K, I can still sweep J and get a bunch of experience. That kind of thing. So remember that, guys. Don't spread, okay, another thing, do not spread your XP. Only focus on one hero at a time. Okay, once you get about a squad of 6 and you get them all leveled up to like 100, 120, after that, only focus on one hero, the most important hero, okay? For this account, Gunslinger and Pumpkin Duke are the top priorities. I'm taking PD up first, okay? A thing to remember, okay? Okay, let's go here. Like I said before, don't spend your shards on legendary heroes, elite heroes, ordinary heroes. You can get that stuff from rolling gems. Your shards are precious, okay, and you're not going to get very much skill XP for this right here. This right here is the skill. This is the talent. Skill XP goes right here. See, I have 63,000 out of 120,000, okay? I need, let's see, 7,000. I need 57,000 more to get him to 6 to 10. A rule for your Pumpkin Duke is always have your Pumpkin Duke 1 or 2 skill levels above all your other good heroes. So make sure that your Pumpkin Duke's higher than even your Gunslinger, even your Dread Drake. Okay, your Pumpkin Duke is going to do a lot of good work. Don't underestimate this sucker. Anyway, if you don't do this, okay, I'm going to tell you what happens. If you don't spend your shards on Master Slimes and you take your shards for granted, what's going to happen to your account is you're going to be playing like 3 years later, and you're going to only have your hero skills up to like 7 to 6 to 5 even. Look at this account. It's already got a level 5 skill, almost a level 6. I know a guy that played the game for like 3-4 years, and he thought that he wasn't supposed to spend his shards on slime essences, okay? He stopped spending shards because he thought the only thing that they were used for buying was for the legendary heroes, okay? You don't buy these guys. Don't buy these guys, okay? Only buy these. After I told him this, he's like, oh shoot, I've been sitting on all kinds of hero experience. He had over 1 million shards, guys. And he got a bunch of his heroes up to 8 to 10 skill level. He was just sitting on all that, guys. Now let me tell you something. If he would have used those shards sooner on his skill levels, he would have made even more shards on his account over time, because he would have been playing higher levels of like HBM, which give even more shards than the one he was stuck on. Okay, you gotta level up your heroes to get to higher levels of things like HBM. Okay, I'm gonna sum it up for the video. Don't take any of your resources for granted, okay? This is part 1. I do hope you enjoyed. I am gonna be trying to post multiple of these videos. Well, I'm gonna try to do at least one a day. Okay, guys, and I'm gonna keep working on this account like hard. I'm gonna sesh it hard. And I think in another 3 to 4 months, I should be playing Lava Isles. If you play it right, you can do it, guys. Trust me. Okay? Just trust me. I'm gonna show you guys. Just follow my guide. Your account will level up fast, I guarantee it. I've done it on another guy's account. He's already in Lava Isles. He's only been playing 4 or 5 months with that account. Anyway, sum up the video. Don't take any resources for granted. Please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in another one of these videos or any of my other videos if you want to watch them. See you guys.